Hey guys, Angel here. I am back with part 3 on 25 ways to raise uncommon teenagers in today's world. If you have not watched video 1 and 2, I suggest you go and watch those two right now before you start on this one, so all of this will make sense to you. I ended on tip number 13, so I am on with tip number 14. And number 14 is, this is huge. This is so big. Do not allow them to walk around with their cell phones in their hands. Do not let them walk around like this in the stores. Do not let them do this. When we walk around like this in the stores, we miss so many opportunities to meet some great people, or to witness some miracles, or to really just not be on point. So if you don't let your child walk around like this, that means that you too cannot walk around like this. During my Uncommon Woman challenge, I challenged all the women to stop doing this forever anyway. Stop walking around like this. We miss so much when we're walking around like that. That was number 14. Number 15 is, don't let them go to every single party. Every single invite is not for your child. You really need to monitor who your child is hanging around, what the household, what the culture of the household that your friends have. Make sure it is, and I understand that every family is not exactly alike, and every family doesn't raise their children the same way, but you want to make sure that the houses that you allow your children to go over, their basic foundation matches your foundation. So don't let them go to every single party. Every invite is not for them. Number 16 is to monitor the music and TV shows that they watch. I touched on this before, but this is so huge, especially if you have little ones. It is still in your control to monitor the music that they listen to and the TV shows that they watch. That stuff seeps into their subconscious mind. We are responsible for our children's subconscious mind. In the Bible, it says to raise up a child, train up a child in the way that he should go, so when he is old, he will not depart from it. And we know that whatever information is in our subconscious mind, that's what we tend to fall back on. So we are responsible for our children's unconscious mind. So don't let them, or monitor the music and the entertainment that they watch. And number 17 is to be their life coach and their biggest cheerleader. Our children need us to believe in them. There is something that happens within an individual. When someone believes in them, there is a newfound confidence that they find when they have somebody that believes in them. Now, I am a big proponent that you do not need everybody to believe in you in order to live your best life. But when it's pertaining to our children, we want to be that person, be that life coach. And a life coach is someone that holds someone accountable. So make sure you are holding your children accountable to the things that they say that they want to have, do, and be here on this earth. Number 18 is to teach your children how to wait. Teach your children how to wait, with everything being instant. We've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, we've got Twitter, and everything is just so instant. Teach your child to wait. And a lot of us have to relearn how to wait and how to be patient because of social media and just the culture that we live in. Everything is just so fast paced. So it's a really good trait to teach them, learn how to wait, and let them know that the best things always come to the people who work for it. I don't want to say the best things come to those who wait, because the best things come to those who work. But you want to teach them that the best things come to those that work and wait. So that is huge. Number 19 is a huge one for me. This one is Tell your children to pray. Now, I sat my girls down years ago and I told this, and I also reiterate this to them on a regular basis, that their mother and father, we were just conduits that God used to bring them here on the earth. So we don't know every single thing. So if there is something that I say to my daughter, my children, or that my husband says to my children, and it just doesn't sit well with them, I always encourage them to pray to God. Pray that God will change our minds if it's really in their best interest and we're just not seeing it, but they are sold on whatever that situation is, and they really believe that they can do it or they should do it, or whatever the case may be. Teach them to pray. Even though that mommy and daddy say something, always remind them that God is higher than mommy and daddy. So always go to God when something just doesn't feel right, because as parents, we are not perfect. Number 20 goes with number 19, which is be willing to be wrong. Be willing to be wrong in front of your children. Humble yourself if you are wrong. Don't carry that attitude because I'm your mother and that's what I said and I'm always right and you just do what I say. Don't carry that attitude. If they confront you on something, if there's something that you misled them in some sort of way, be willing to be wrong. There is nothing better than a parent that can be humble in front of their children. Number 21 is to never let them think that someone else or something else is more important than them. And I talked about this in another tip, but it is worth speaking that again. Never let them think that something, we've all got our goals and our hopes and our dreams and our aspirations, but never let your child think that something or someone is over top of Number them. 23 is create boundaries in your house concerning you. Now, my children know if my bedroom door is closed, they cannot enter, they cannot knock unless there is blood. I've heard this all the time, like parents say, oh my goodness, I can't even go to the bathroom in peace. No, why can't you go to the bathroom in peace? Because you have not created boundaries. If you are in the bathroom, let your children know, unless there's blood, do not knock on this door. Mommy is in here meditating, being by herself, writing, journaling, praying, whatever. Create some boundaries so your children know that they don't have access to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When we allow people, including our children and including our spouses, if we allow them to think that they have access to us 24 hours a day, that can stress us out, that can overwhelm us, and then we will fall into the trap of saying, I never get any time for myself. You don't get any time for yourself because you don't create that time for yourself. Create those boundaries within your household pertaining to yourself. And I'm going to end right there, and I will come back in 2 days with the last part of this video series. I absolutely love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share this video with some other mommies and daddies that you believe that can benefit from these messages. I'll see you guys in the next video.